Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Company E. The graduation ceremony that you're about to see is the culmination of the recruit training process and marks the beginning of a challenging future for our new Marines. For the convenience of everyone attending the ceremony, we request that you please remain in your seats until the ceremony is complete. We also ask that you do not pass in front of the reviewing stand or onto the parade deck during the ceremony. Once the ceremony is complete, please be sure to gather all of your belongings and place any trash in the receptacles located behind you prior to exiting the stands. Thank you for your cooperation. The term Devil Dog is used today as a friendly reference between Marines, but the nickname has a proud history. It was first given to the Marines by German troops who fought against them at the Battle of Belleau Wood during World War I. In 1921, Major General Smedley Butler introduced the first Bulldog as a Marine mascot. Now entering the parade deck is Parris Island's own Devil Dog, Corporal Ofame. Corporal Ofame is an English Bulldog who enlisted in the Marine Corps on August 21st, 2017. She reported for recruit training on August 27th and graduated November 17th. Corporal Ofame's handler is Lance Corporal Dennis of the Headquarters and Service Battalion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander of Troops, First Sergeant Lark. The staff for today's parade is comprised of drill instructors from the 2nd Recruit Training Battalion. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. The chaplain of the 4th Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Junior A. Clark, United States Navy, will deliver the invocation.
Ladies and gentlemen, spiritual development plays an important part in the making of a United States Marine. With that in mind, I invite you to join me now for a prayer for the new Marines of E Company. Let us pray. O God, as we gather today, we give you thanks for giving us the courage, the strength, and the patience necessary to accomplish the goal of becoming a United States Marine. Working through our diversity of cultures and personalities, you have forged us together into a team. We thank you for seeing us through the physical, emotional, and spiritual trials of this training. We thank you for blessing us with loving families and friends who have supported us and gathered here safely. We pray that you will continue to watch over them and us, as well as our Corps and our country, now and forever. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated. Present-day parades in the Marine Corps have their basis in both history and tradition. The massed formation of troops on one long line at close interval made possible the massing of firepower from muzzle-loaded muskets of yesterday. In those early days, the line of battle was just that, a line of 2 or 3 ranks, and looked much like the parade formation that you are about to see today. The adjutant, forms the line for battle. The Marine marching across the parade deck is Staff Sergeant Pitcher. He is the parade adjutant and will very shortly give the command to begin the ceremony. His position, when he halts, indicates where the right flank of the formation will rest. Once positioned, he will draw his sword and supervise the placement of the formation.
Sound! Attention! Sound! Presidential!
Marines have served aboard Parris Island since 1891, and more than 1 million Marines have been trained here. They have departed Parris Island for combat and conflicts throughout the world. The misty blue fields of Bellwood, the gritty beaches of the Pacific, the snow-capped mountains of Korea, the sweltering jungles of Vietnam, the parched desert sands of Kuwait, Iraq, and Afghanistan, and every other climate place where Marines have sacrificed for country and corps. The first called upon, the first to arrive, and the first to fight. The Marine Corps, the nation's force in readiness, has answered the call to numerous hotspots around the globe, showing the world once again that the United States Marine Corps is America's premier 911 force. Marching onto the parade ground is Company E. They began their training on July 2nd, 2021. And today's graduation marks the end of a demanding and difficult 12 weeks of training. These young men and women you see marching before you have met and mastered the challenge of recruit training. They have qualified with the service rifle and received basic warrior training. They have completed over 200 hours of academic instruction and participated in a rigorous physical training program that has developed their strength and stamina for the challenges ahead. Core values have been instilled in each of them: the meaning of honor, courage, and commitment. Marching before you this morning are 351 success stories, each of them a testament to the physical courage, dogged determination, and unyielding commitment to excellence that define the title Marine. This is what they have striven and persevered for: the right to walk across this parade deck as Marines. They have earned this title through demonstrated courage and achievement, and now join the proud ranks of over 1 million Marines who have graduated from Parris Island. From this day on, they will carry on the proud legacy and history of the United States Marine Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marines of Company E. platoons are being aligned from left to right in order to get them into their exact position for the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove all hats for the playing of our national anthem. parade adjutant now presents the command to the commander of troops, indicating that the parade is formed.
Airgunners right back! All present or accounted for! 2032 series! All present or accounted for! Series! All present or accounted for! Attention to orders! Headquarters! Marine Corps Christmas! East of Raccoon Region! Arizona, South Carolina! 24 September 2021! The command duty officer today is Captain Ordway! The command duty officer today tomorrow is Captain Soha! Fine order out! Stay out Denica! Brigadier General! United States Marine Corps! Commanding! Officers! Enter!
At the command officer's center march, all unit commanders and guidon bearers march to the front and center of the formation. Historically, it was at this point that the commanding officer would issue orders and instructions to the unit commanders. Following this, the unit commanders would face about, return to their units, and pass the information on to their Marines. Throughout our nation's history, millions of men and women have earned the title United States Marine. In keeping with the slogan, once a Marine, always a Marine, we would like to recognize them. We ask that those men and women in the audience who have served in the United States Marine Corps please rise. Please join us in showing our appreciation for their dedicated service to Corps and country. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the commanding officer of the 2nd Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Grossman.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our Commanding General, Brigadier General Nethercott, welcome to Marine Corps Recruit Depot Paris Island and the graduation ceremony for Company E. I would also like to extend a very special welcome to today's parade reviewing official, Colonel Puglisi. Welcome, sir. The purpose of today's ceremony is to recognize these Marines and what they've accomplished to reach this day. Most of them arrived here 13 weeks ago, a collection of individuals. And although they come from different parts of the country and from all walks of life, they leave here today as United States Marines. Over the past 3 months, these Marines have been tested, mentally, morally, and physically. And they proved their mettle in events such as marksmanship, martial arts, academic and physical fitness testing, close order drill, and water survival. Their training culminated in the crucible, a grueling 54-hour test of endurance, teamwork, and selflessness. And throughout all of their training, these Marines have come to understand and embrace our core values of honor, courage, and commitment. Of course, we recognize their journey started long before they arrived here. The foundation of their character and values started with you, in your homes, in your neighborhoods, and in your communities. And it was your love and support that enabled these Marines to complete their training and make it to this day. And it is your continued love and support that will sustain them throughout their careers in the Marine Corps, whether they serve for 4 years or for 20 years. So thank you for all that you do. And let's please have a round of applause for the family, friends, and loved ones of these Marines. I would also like to recognize these Marines recruiters. These hardworking, dedicated professionals work countless hours in your hometowns, seeking out only the best and most qualified applicants to become Marines. It was a recruiter who saw the potential in your Marine, offering them the opportunity to become one of the few. Let's please have a round of applause for our recruiters and their families. Finally, I'd like to recognize our phenomenal Marine drill instructors. This highly professional group is dedicated to transforming recruits into United States Marines. Over the past 3 months, they've spent nearly every waking hour training, teaching, mentoring, and leading these young men and women. And in fact, the professionalism of these drill instructors will forever be etched in the memories of these Marines. So let's please have a round of applause for our drill instructors and the families. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to address our new Marines. Good morning, Marines. You have accomplished much over the last 12 weeks, and you have rightfully earned the title United States Marine. This moment here today is about you. So take pride in yourself and that uniform you wear, and be proud of all you have accomplished to reach this day. But know that tomorrow it is no longer about you. Tomorrow is about the Marines who came before us, whose legacy you are now a part of. Tomorrow is about the Marines to your left and to your right, who are depending on you. Tomorrow is about the people in those stands and people all across the world who look to you for protection. And tomorrow is about our nation and our Constitution that you have sworn to support and defend. Serve with honor, serve with courage, serve with commitment, and you will do well. Congratulations, Marines, on your tremendous achievement, and Semper Fidelis. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our newest United States Marines.
Colonel Pugliese enlisted in the Marine Corps on February 11, 1982, and subsequently attended recruit training at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego. Following recruit training, he served in a wide variety of assignments ranging from rifleman to platoon sergeant. Following his assignment as a platoon sergeant, Colonel Pugliese was accepted into Officer Candidate School and various other schools. Since graduating from OCS, Colonel Pugliese has served in a wide variety of assignments within the operating forces, supporting establishment, and within the interagency as a commanding officer, executive officer, or director of operations. Colonel Pugliese has served in every Marine Corps infantry division, 5 infantry regiments, and 4 Marine expeditionary units. Colonel Pugliese is a graduate of the Naval War College, and his awards include the Defense Superior Service Medal, Legion of Merit, and Bronze Star with Valor. Following retirement from the Marine Corps after 34 years, Colonel Pugliese was named chairman of the Beaufort County Military Enhancement Committee and appointed to the Governor's Military Base Task Force. Colonel Pugliese is married to the former Martha R. Shepard from Washington House Courthouse, Ohio, and they have one son, Nicholas. Now taking his position in the reviewing area is Colonel Pugliese. He is being escorted by Colonel Ward, Commanding Officer, Recruit Training Regiment, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina.
Battalion! Attention! Reset! Up! March the command and review. In review! March! March!
During the pass and review, we ask that as the national colors pass before you, please rise. After they have passed, please be seated. Instructor Staff Sergeant Hewitt and the Enlisted Conductor Staff Sergeant Smith. Staff Sergeant Arnold and the His series commander is First Lieutenant McCrow. The honor platoon for Company E is Platoon 2072. The senior drill instructor is Sergeant Paul. He is assisted by drill instructors Sergeant Baker, Sergeant Ochoa, Sergeant Soto Acevedo, and Sergeant Rivera Nieves. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2074 is Sergeant Islas Castaneda. She is assisted by drill instructors Sergeant Sanchez, Sergeant Guadalupe, and Sergeant Martinez. The regimental color. The color sergeant is Sergeant Martinez. Gunner Sergeant R5 and the graduating Marines of the 2076 series. His series commander is Captain Donovan. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2076 is Staff Sergeant Jones. He is assisted by drill instructors Sergeant Vasquez and Sergeant Powell. He is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant Louise Hernandez, Staff Sergeant Rivas, and Sergeant Bowers. The senior drill instructor of Platoon 2078 is Staff Sergeant Jones. She is assisted by drill instructors Staff Sergeant Villarreal, Staff Sergeant Carranza, Sergeant Perea, and Sergeant Creamer. Ladies and gentlemen, the company commander of Company E, Captain Riffle Gonzalez. The new Marines carrying the platoon guidons have been selected as the honor graduates for their platoons. They will now retire their guidons. The platoon guidons that are about to be retired have been the identification flags of each platoon throughout recruit training. To each, the guidon is a symbol of spirit, dedication, teamwork, and unit identity. The commanding officer of the 2nd Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Grossman, will present the High PFT and Honor Graduate Awards. Lieutenant Colonel Grossman is accompanied by the 2nd Recruit Training Battalion Sergeant Major, 1st Sergeant Miller. We would like to thank the Marine Corps Association for providing the awards today. Please hold your applause until all of the awards have been presented. The most physically fit Marine of Company E, with a score of 591 out of 600 possible points, is PFC O'Neill of Platoon 2072. PFC O'Neill is from Bridgewater, Massachusetts, and was recruited by Staff Sergeant Holloway. The Company Honor Graduate for Company E is PFC Brock of Platoon 2072. PFC Brock is from Waterville, Maine, and was recruited by Staff Sergeant Rice. The Honor Graduate for Platoon 2073 is PFC Brown. PFC Brown is from Queens, New York, and was recruited by Sergeant Romano. The honor graduate for Platoon 2074 is PFC Araha. PFC Araha is from San Diego, California, and was recruited by Staff Sergeant Hernandez. The honor graduate for Platoon 2076 is PFC Stefanik. PFC Stefanik is from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and was recruited by Staff Sergeant Wallace. The honor graduate for Platoon 2077 is PFC Pena. PFC Pena is from Fort Myers, Florida, and was recruited by Sergeant Roa. The honor graduate for Platoon 2078 is PFC Beck. PFC Beck is from Sand Spring, Oklahoma, and was recruited by Gunnery Sergeant Will. Marching onto the parade ground is the primary marksmanship instructor of Platoon 2072, Sergeant Van Meter. The high shooter of Company E, with a score of 332 out of 350 possible points, is Private Cruz. Private Cruz is from Portage, Michigan, and was recruited by Staff Sergeant Flizar. Ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished graduates of Company E. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of Anchors Away, which represents the historic partnership and shared legacy of the United States Navy and the Marine Corps, followed by the Marines Hymn and the final dismissal. Ladies and gentlemen, the First Sergeant of Company E, First Sergeant Clark. The senior drill instructors will now dismiss their platoons. This is the last and probably the most welcome order the new Marines receive from their senior drill instructors. Thank you for attending today's graduation ceremony.
Love you so much, Danny. We're so proud of you. You're a United States Marine, our Marine. That's too powerful. What's that then?
Do you want to take a picture?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! Look at the shoe!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool!
Shiny.
Yeah, we need to pick it. I don't have another graduation. What are you gonna use? What are you gonna do with this uniform?
What's that?
Logi ng tatay.
This is the last time we could hug her in public
Public?
with the uniform on, right? I think that's what
What do you mean? You could hug.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a picture with you.
Just take a picture with you. Then we'll take a picture later. Yeah? Okay.
I don't know.